I wanted to take a few minutes to let you guys know a little bit something about your car and let you in on a little secret. I just got done taking a road trip, or part of the road trip, with my car. I got almost 250,000 miles on it, and the secret is your car does not know how long it is being driven. Cars really don't know how far you're driving them. You got your tires need to be good. You have your leaks, coolant or oil. They'll leak while you're driving them and may get worse. But if you get control of your coolant leaks and your oil leaks and have decent tires, you can drive your car as far as you want. You don't have to fear to travel with your car. As I was saying, I almost have 250,000 miles on the car. So, here are the stats according to my scan gauge on my car from my recent road trip. And we'll call it yesterday, since my scan gauge will think it was yesterday, since I haven't had it plugged in since I drove this road trip. So, I turn my scan gauge on. I go to my trip setting. Let me get there. And I'll go to yesterday. Today may be all my numbers on this thing. Let's see. It says I drove 1,531 miles. I drove from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Cincinnati, Ohio, and I went through Wichita, Kansas, St. Louis area, and on over. So that was 1,500 miles. My max temperature was 216. That's where my fan kicks on. I went through 55 gallons of gas. My average miles per gallon was 27.6. Cost me $210 to drive that distance. Average miles per hour was 68. That may be an error there. It took me 22.3 hours of driving to make that drive, and that was my max RPM. So, this car drove that far without any issues at all. So let's see how much oil I might have gone through. I had it right on the full mark when I took off. As you may see, my coolant is a little bit off of full. I think that's probably where it was when I started. I don't think I have a coolant leak, but I'll check it again when I get back home. And my oil is a little under a half a quart low. I checked it at about the 800 mile mark. It may be because the car is leaning a little bit. So I'm gonna check it again after my short drive and I park on level ground. But when I checked my oil at the 800 mile mark, it was still right on the full line. Okay, so in those 1,500 miles, it looked like I burned a half a quart of oil. And I do have old valve stem seals in this car, which I don't think is bad. But all in all, I want you to know that if your car is in decent shape, you don't have any coolant or oil leaks, your tires are in decent shape, your car understands warming up the normal operating temperature. Once you drive 30 miles, you might as well drive 400 or 500. It doesn't know the difference. So I don't understand why people fear driving their car on the road or on road trips, because these cars will make those trips just fine. If you feel that this information was beneficial, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can also subscribe to my channel so that you can get notification of future videos that I post. Visit my channel. I have all types of do-it-yourself videos there. You can leave questions here and I'll try to respond to them as quick as possible. You can also visit my website at robertspinner.com. Thanks again for watching.